There we go.
Oh, he's on.
Yours now.
Oh, there we go.
That's a really big lake trout.
Oh, that's huge. This trip we're headed to the Sioux Narrows Nestor Falls region of Ontario. We're meeting up with my good buddy Jonny O Connor to try to find some spring lake trout on beautiful Crow Lake. Oh, thanks for joining, Johnny. This is nice.
Yeah, no, it's been a while.
Yeah, too long.
I would just start with that spinnerbait.
In the boat. Johnny thinks I should start with a spinnerbait. We are lake trout fishing today in the beautiful Sioux Narrows Nestor Falls region. As you can see behind us, this is one of the clearest lakes I've ever fished. There's some amazing lake trout water, and spring is one of the best times to fish for lakers. And my buddy Jonny O Connor actually calls this area home, so I thought it was only fitting I gave him a call when I'm fishing in his backyard. He knows a thing or two about spring lakers, so we're gonna do some trolling. I don't trust him on the suggestion of a spinnerbait, but what are you gonna be trolling?
Spinnerbait, maybe fire tagger.
Oh, stop.
Definitely something fire tagger and small.
Fire tagger and small. Like, are you trolling like rattle baits or like a spoon or a tail dancer? Or?
Just a small walleye sized crankbait, either a stick bait or a diver, kind of like a shad wrap. It's gotta be small though.
Small?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I have small enough.
Yeah, any of those will work.
Like that small?
Yeah, something that size. Like that, the Cisco's are a bit smaller and the perch are about that size, so.
Well, you pick what you want, Johnny. You got your own box though. How deep you want it going down? You said 20 though.
Yeah, like something like,
oh, that small.
yeah, like number 5 shad wrap, number 7.
I don't troll at all anymore. Do you troll much?
Not with live scope.
No.
It's that's why I said, like, once we figure it out, we can probably just go around with the trolling motor and throw swim baits.
That sounds more fun.
Oh, this is nice. I don't have to drive the boat.
Oh yeah, you're probably not used to this.
Just put my feet up and.
It's beautiful. So our game plan is we're looking for spring lakers. We're gonna start trolling. Well, we are trolling. We're gonna troll around. You said mud bottom is kind of what you're looking for in the spring?
Yeah, just anything that's going to warm up a little bit earlier than everything else, and the fish seem to gravitate to it.
With lakers, you know, midsummer, they need that colder water, but now in the springtime, it's all cold. So that's the cool thing is you catch them shallow, you can catch them flatline, you don't have to down rig, you don't have to vertically jig. You can, you know, our baits are probably going 10 feet down.
And so, all the baits kind of moving into these bays right now too, so the fish are going to follow us. It's not, what are we at, 45 degrees?
42.
42. Man, I can't believe we haven't caught anything.
I just haven't trolled in such a long time. This feels so foreign.
Yeah, I didn't even fall musky fish last year. Like, I've got all these crankbaits and I haven't used them in years now.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Fish on.
Johnny said, I can't believe we haven't got one yet. Ooh, that one hit real good. All right, 13 feet of water. Mark it. Set a waypoint. Had a good initial run.
How's it feel, Jay?
It feels pretty big. It feels bigger than the ones I've caught here through the ice.
Is it doing lake trout things?
It did a really good lake trout run at the start, and then I think it kind of just barrel rolled.
Well, barrel rolling's not good.
Now it's just swimming towards us. It feels...
You're drifting back towards it though.
Now I'm spot locked.
It's definitely not shaking.
That looks like a northern pike.
That's a trout, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think it's a pike. Nice pike though.
That's a rare catch on this lake. Well, that's why you wanted that 20-pound leader, right?
Yeah. All right, nice gator. Look at that. Num, 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 num. Oh, we lost the tapeworm. We could have ate that. All right, we broke the ice. There's a little water on the lens. That was good. Man, I love fishing this clear water. We're back, recovered from that beautiful pike. Nice surprise, the bycatch. One for the fire tiger.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Johnny's on.
Do I got a fish or a snag? Oh, it's a fish of some
there we
sort.
go.
Pretty slow though. Oh, that's shaking like a lakey.
Nice. Maybe we're just tangled. Do you think about that?
I think we are. We could be. It's coming in really quick, but it's not rolling like a pike, so that's.
If your lure's still working, you know it's not that big. What side you coming on?
I think I'll come on this side here.
Who left his rod there?
Rookie.
Oh, that's a decent trout.
Is that a trout? No.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's a great trout.
It's a dandy.
That's the biggest Crow Lake laker I've seen. A little big for the smoker, Johnny.
Oh, it's perfect. What do you mean? It's got the nice orange fins.
Jonny does not want to touch this trout. That is beautiful. Man.
Nice colors on him.
Sure you don't want to hold him, Jonny?
Absolutely. I was gonna let you reel him in.
Well, you didn't know you had to fish for the first little bit. If she wants to go, that's fine. Yeah. Good job.
Yes.
Sweet. One pike, one trout. The Jonny and Jay combo. What I like about this time of year is that you don't have to be that good at fishing. You can just troll. And eventually you're gonna contact something. It also helps to have a local in the boat.
Never fished a spot in my life before, Jay. Come on.
That's why people come to this area. I mean, Crow or Sioux Narrows, Whitefish Bay, like you can drive pavement all the way and you can get like, yeah, Lakers like that and bigger. You said, what's your biggest out of Crow?
36, 37.
Yeah.
They get bigger than that. Like you can catch a 40-inch trout, and you can, those are trout you have to fly to get anywhere else.
Yeah. All right. Keep trolling. Trout's a trout. The goal is trout, but you can fluke into other things. Muskies aren't open yet, but could fluke into a muskie. Obviously, we got a pike. The bass are probably a touch deeper still, but they'll be sliding up soon. Basically, how we're running electronics right now is I got side imaging, shooting side to side. I got shooting 120 feet each direction so that I can see, what type of bottom composition. We can see here it's a pretty soft bottom. And then I've got live scope, which is mounted on the transom, and I'm shooting 100 feet ahead of the boat. So even if we're spooking fish, I will see them ahead. And we're not seeing too many, but that's the thing with trolling and especially trout. They can be weaving in and out and they can be evasive sometimes. So, I mean, that trout was a good sign, but we want to find the spot where there's, a trout every 5 to 10 minutes.
Well, that and bait too. Like if we see bait pushed in somewhere, then we kind of know the trout. They're only up here to eat, right?
Yeah.
So if you find a bunch of Cisco's or Shiners, there should be some trout around.
I'm using the foot pedal back here actually to keep me zooming back and forth, but trying to keep it around 2 miles an hour, 2.5. I'm sure you could catch them faster, but kind of based on how my lure's feeling. For Laker trolling, I've done quite a bit of Laker trolling up north when I guided. Typically a longer rod. I mean, you could go up to a 9-10 foot rod if you wanted. This is a 7.2. This is a bass rod, a Tatula bladed lure rod, like a chatterbait rod. But you basically want something that's got, a parabolic bend, meaning it bends kind of throughout the whole rod, absorbs the head shakes. Unless they don't fight like Jonny's fish, you'd use anything.
That's why Jay gave me the stiff rod. It doesn't even bend.
Yeah. Jonny's got a line counter too, so if you wanted to, you can get real precise and dial in how many feet back, recreate the action, but we're still trying to find a little more action. Those were two nice fish to start it off, but we'll keep trolling. I'm also
both in the same stretch too, so maybe we have to go look for more stuff on that side. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's on. Nice.
Man, my line went slack there.
That one hammered you.
Well, I'm half asleep here, Jake.
That might have been the one we just marked.
Yeah, I think it is. Like it feels heavy, whatever it is.
Woke up Jonny. Never seen him move so fast.
Well, I was actually practicing your hook set that you did earlier, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this is a trout though.
No?
No. It hit really hard though, but it hasn't done anything since.
Well, that's what you said last time. Then it was a pretty nice trout.
Just tip up and real steady, right?
Yeah. Just crank. We'll super extend the net.
It's staying down, like it hasn't run, but
it's a fish. It's a nice trout again.
Yep. Blue dot, that's what you said, right?
Sweet. Good job, buddy.
Nice.
Man, just hit you hard.
But again, didn't fight at all.
Yeah, just came in. You got a hook in your hand yet?
Not yet.
There we go. Number 2.
Nice
Slacklined him.
Yeah, he hit hard.
Amazing. And I think just a bait that size, they have such an easy time tracking and inhaling.
Like that's like exactly the size of
the bait in this lake.
Cisco's, yeah.
Matching the hatch. We have been fishing the sheltered portion, and Jonny is, like he did say, if you want to potentially catch more, you might need to fish in the wind. So a little more wind blowing here, but
yeah, well,
we'll see.
It's definitely blowing against this bank a little bit more than the other side.
Okay, one more and I'll switch, but all right, I'm pretty much, this one isn't a line counter. This is just a typical like largey pike size bait caster. I got 30-pound X-braid on here. And yeah, I'm just doing like a long cast. I don't know, probably 150 yards back sort of thing.
There's a big tree right there. Hopefully I don't get stuck in it.
You don't want to lose your lucky bait. Johnny would cry. Never seen Johnny cry before, but if he loses his blue dot.
You got one hot bait, you don't want to lose it. That's they all swim different, right? It's got the right vibration. It's got good luck, good mojo.
Well, funny enough, the biggest laker I've ever boated when I was guiding was on I had a specific T60, a flatfish. Yeah. The guy catches this fish, and then afterwards he's like, hey man, can I buy that lure off you? I'd love to put it with the replica. And I'm like, no. I'm like, this is a big fish bait, I'm keeping it. And then 2 days later, I caught my biggest laker ever on that same lure. And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't sell it. People wanted to see a video without me scoping fish. Here you go, we're trolling.
Yeah, we're having a lot more fun doing this, aren't we? Pretty sure I was asleep when the last one bit.
That's how we're gonna do it for now. Oh. Well, we've been trolling now for a couple hours. It's been, I mean, every bite we've gotten has been good, but I do want to stretch the muscles a bit, and so we'll do some casting. We'll probably, now that the wind has died down a bit, we'll probably fish some wind-blown points, find some warm water.
Even some of that cliffy stuff, we could probably just put the live scope down and go down it, and then there'll be fish on it. They probably won't be the biggest fish in the lake, but there'll be fish on it for sure. Seems like most of the bigger fish always seem to like these shallower, greasier, weedier, muddier bottom stuff. They're eating a bit of everything. Probably go to that really cliffy stuff and catch a couple 2-pounders.
Yeah. I don't know the last time I put the trolling motor down and just gone for that long. That was amazing. You probably figured from our trail, we did quite the zigzag. Good way to cover water. Good way on a new lake when you're doing your mapping is to just get a lay of the land if you're not comfortable with it. But we're gonna make a bigger move. We'll probably try a little fishing from the front, a little casting with the trolling motor, maybe throw a swim bait. We'll see.
Like most spots that are cliffy like this, like you can just put your trolling motor down and sooner or later you're gonna run into them with the jig. Yeah.
Do you have a fluke ready?
I don't, so.
Johnny said, drive along a rock wall and you'll find one. This is a use case for the tiller. Oh, Johnny's full scramble mode trying to rig up.
Here we go, Jay. I'll give you the first one. You haven't caught one today, so.
This is true. Well, we'll use the trolling motor now and just drive along this next little bit because I think we've got to be close to it. I think it might be ahead of us now. Well, I thought I saw one as we were driving along this rock wall, so we dropped the trolling motor in, right into the back of another warm bay. We're hoping we can cast it at trout.
You're right on him.
Yep. All right, we see one cruising about 30 feet.
That looks trouty.
He likes it.
He's engaging. Here we go.
Oh, I just missed him. Oh, he's coming back.
Whack him. He's on it.
There we go. That was fun. All right, another one vertically. It is, I don't think there's a better fish to watch on live scope than a laker, because when they engage, you can't really keep it away from them. This one's a little smaller than the last, but all right, well, this has turned into a pretty fantastic day. Not a ton of fish, but the quality is there. Cool. All right, catching them trolling, catching them jigging. I think the only reason that I'm catching them now and Johnny isn't is because I'm seeing them on the live scope and getting first cast. So.
Well, I'm actually giving you first cast, Jay.
You are being polite and letting me. This is a 7.3 medium spinning rod. Once again, it's a little bit of a slower action, but yeah, it's basically like heavy walleye gear. This is the same rod I use for throwing swim baits for pike. I actually had this rigged up for smallmouth the other day, so it's fun catching them on the lighter stuff. But we'll keep cruising the bay, and like we said, Johnny talked about in the morning, you find the warm water, you find the bait. It's just so key in the springtime, and it's just a special window when you can get the lake trout shallow like this.
I think it's more to the left, isn't it?
Oh, I almost lost Johnny.
There we go. Oh, came off.
No.
I think he's still around though.
Yeah.
If I didn't get thrown out of the boat there, I probably would have caught that fish.
Yeah, some fish under us.
Well, there's like 3 or 4 of them, it seemed like. They're too tight to the...
This one might. Oh, come on. Got him. That's a Laker.
Is it?
Or a really big bass. I think we got a Laker, or an 8-pound smallmouth. We found the warmest water. That's what Johnny said. We saw a couple on the point over there and we kept working our way back. And this one just came streaking up.
Is it getting close?
Not super close.
That's fighting decent.
Yeah, it was fun. You can grab the net if you want.
Yeah. Is he close?
Yeah, close enough.
See if I remember how this thing works here.
You can go really long with that net if you want, yeah. Oh, scary head shakes. Yeah, I was just casting a little 3-inch swim bait. Once again, not going oversized.
That's a nice fish, I think.
Yeah. Wow.
It's bulldogging you, Jay.
It is. This is good. I do so much spring pike fishing and spring walleye fishing, but something I have not done enough of is spring Lakers. I made sure Johnny grabbed the net because I said it was almost here. He wanted to double it up.
Well, it looked like there was a couple of fish there on the scope, didn't it?
Muskie's only open the end of June. I'm excited to come back here and muskie fish. I don't think it's a muskie. I think it's a Laker.
No, I think the first run was definitely a Lake Trout-ish, but it's a big Laker if it's a Laker. We haven't even seen it yet, have we?
It is heavy. It is fun.
I haven't seen it, have you?
No. It's fun catching them trolling, but it is way more fun casting or jigging. Oh, this makes me nervous.
That was definitely a Lake Trout shake, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, it might be coming up out here. We'll see.
That's a really big Lake Trout,
Oh.
Jay. That's a 40-inch Lake Trout.
That's huge. That's huge.
Want to go around?
I don't know. I got nervous all of a sudden. I'll keep him on this side. I'm just remembering my 8-pound fluoro leader.
You didn't go with 5 today?
You said 8. He's right here.
Oh, he's not that big.
Oh! I thought he was in the net too. Oh man. That was good.
That's a nice Lake Trout, Jay.
I had a mini heart attack there. That's a real nice one. Maybe not 40, but that's big. Whew. That was an amazing fight.
Yeah, that's a 15-pound Lake Trout.
Wow. All right, this is my first experience fishing crow out of a boat, and I am very impressed. Thanks to Johnny for the coaching, the guidance.
That's a beauty. That's a thick one too. Like, he's heavy.
Yeah, definitely over 10, maybe closer to 15. I don't really weigh fish. We're not going to weigh this one, but that's probably about a 34-inch Laker, and that's why you come here. Slap him on the aqua traction. 35, sweet. All right, one more look. 35-incher. I'm glad Johnny was along to net that one because I would have struggled by myself, that is for sure. All right. We're gonna put her back. And not just, I mean, you can catch a 35-inch Laker, but to catch a 35-inch that fat, that is a tank. That is one of my biggest Lakers in Northwest Ontario.
Nice fish, Jay.
That was good. That was a good one.
That fish was at least a 15-pounder, like how deep it was.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, and Johnny and I have said it a couple times, but to catch a fish like that without having to fly north or drive 10 hours, like, yeah, the accessibility and the options for Lake Trout in the Sioux Narrows, Nestor Falls area is amazing. 35 inches, fat. This is what I got it on. Little swim bait on a homemade jig that I poured. And yeah, we saw a couple fish cruising around. That one was just vertical, right under the boat, dropped down, and so there's these little stick outs, and Johnny mentioned it too when I've been here in the winter, but these little rock outcroppings, and the wind pushes the bait into it. We got warm water. This is the warmest water we've seen all day, 48.2. We're not catching lots today, but that was a good one.
Beauty.
And Johnny salvaged the net job.
You guys didn't get the
I'm not sure what happened.
net.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, like I completely missed that fish the first time. Like I didn't even
I don't know what happened.
I thought I had it in the bag and I was like, huh?
That's a wrap. We will be back, probably with Johnny again. All right, we're headed back into Sioux Narrows. This video is not over. What I forgot to mention last time is that Lake Trout qualified me as a Northern Ontario Sport Fishing Centre Master Angler. So they have their own Master Angler program here. My 35-inch Lake Trout qualified. The master length is 33 inches. They actually have a bunch of different master angler categories. We are headed to the Sport Fishing Center here in town in Sioux Narrows. We're gonna pick up our certificate, take a little look around, and I think we're gonna try to check another master angler species off the list. So that's the plan. Let's go pick it up. All right, we're here. Welcome to the Northern Ontario Sport Fishing Center. I got a confession to make. I'm often driving through town really late, really early in the morning, and I haven't stopped here during work hours, so we're gonna go take a look.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for doing this. I'm Jay.
Jay, Linda Bowles.
Brandon.
Brandon, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, welcome to the fishing center.
Thank you. Look at that trolling motor.
We've been trying to find out exactly what year it is, but it's a little hard.
That is wild.
Can you imagine?
No.
I'm old enough to remember driving one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, that I've seen the green box before. That thing's sweet. So do not touch, and I touch it right in front.
Oh, that's
What do we got? Oh, I get a badge too.
You get a badge as well, yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Now I got to collect them all. One of many.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're
Nice
very
meeting you. I
nice
appreciate
meeting you
it.
as
This
well.
is swim bait, jerk bait. I don't know what we're gonna find back here. Bass is the goal, but there might be a walleye kicking around. We're trying to find that warm spring water that I talk about so often. I'm throwing a black hair jig. This is just a staple smallie bait in the north. I'm gonna try to cast it behind this boulder. Here we go. Nice bass, nice bass. Ooh, on the hair jig, that didn't take too long. This isn't that 18-inch, but it is a nice Lake of the Woods smallmouth. All right, sun is shining. The bass are very, very shallow. They're eating bugs. It's probably about a 16-incher. So this hair jig, I'm not twitching it or anything. I'm basically just casting it out and doing a slow, boring, steady retrieve. And it just looks like a leech cruising through the water. That was exciting. Ooh, that's a fat one. We're gonna measure that guy because he's not that far off the goal. He's just short and fat. Oh, we're close, look at that. Just shy of 18. 17 3/4 inch. Lake of the Woods smallie. For hair jigs, I like a long whippy rod. This is 7.5. It's actually a hair jig rod, a Tatula hair jig rod. And then nice light braid. I know some people use 5-pound braid. I use 10. It's called X braid. And you just like, you want something that can cut through the wind. You can feel that every little movement on that hair jig. The thinner line will cut through the water a little better too. Nice. Even the small ones are still a fistful. And you just don't lose that many on the hair jig just because the fish can't really throw it. It's just one small hook. It's a big old boulder right here and there's gotta be a bass on it. Gotta be. It looks too good. Oh, they're swarming. It's a nice one. Wow, you can see buddies following it. Look at this, one and there's two more following. Look at the other ones looking at it. He's got buddies. Sometimes these boulders in the spring can just load up. Let's see if there's more. We saw two follow. Doesn't mean they're necessarily gonna wanna bite. There you go. A lot of like 16 inchers. Okay, that's two off the boulder. This is pretty good fishing. To be totally honest, I've never bass fished in here before. But that's the thing about Lake of the Woods is you can kind of go anywhere and catch some bass. Ooh, look at that boulder. This is guaranteed fish cast. Oh, it just looked too good. What I love about the area is just, yeah, the diversity, how you can do so many different things close together. All right, fish cast. Smallmouth in 3, 2, 1. Easy release. We are just burning the bank. Ooh, that might be a little bit longer actually. I'll measure him. Probably 17-incher. Look how close we are kissing the 18 line. Ooh. Ooh. They're all pretty decent though. I'm not boat slinging this one though. This one might be close. Nope, 17 and a half again. Oh, he moved some water. There's weeds here. I wonder if they're walleyes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. They're all just hovering above the weeds. Got him. It's good. It's not a pike, it's good. Yeah, that might be the bass. That might be the one. Switch to a jerkbait, and I think that's our biggest bass of the day. I might pull the net out just so I don't get a jerkbait in the hand. Oh, one little point to the treble. Oh, that's a big bass. Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is a football. We switch tactics, switch a little jerkbait, and that is a big Lake of the Woods bass right there. It's gonna go 18 all day. I'm calling it. All right, mouth there. Depending on how you want to open it, like there, mouth slammed shut. 19-incher with the mouth closed. Haha, there we go. 19-incher. Had to sort through some fish, but yeah, we changed it up, went to the jerkbait. Big one. All right, this is what caught that big bass. This is called a hit stick. I actually did a shoot for these guys a couple years back when they released it. I helped with some of the promo videos. I never really post any of that. Yeah, they're deadly little jerk baits. And the nice thing with the jerk bait is just, you can give it that pause. Like sometimes in the springtime can be key. It's just so textbook. Oh, wind. The wind is so key right now. You could probably catch fish on any shoreline. That wind is what's really setting it up. All right, that is a wrap on this chapter. Some Lakers, some bass. We got 2 species checked off the master angler list. Huge shout out to Brandon and Hayden for filming, and the municipality and the municipality of Sioux Narrows and Nestor Falls for making this possible. Incredible fisheries they have here. It's amazing to see everybody enjoying it. The license plates in the parking lot were from all over the place, lots from the States. Everybody is welcome. Business is open as usual, and we're gonna be coming back. I think muskies or walleyes next time. Wear your life jackets. We'll see you soon.